taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, this coming weekend though, huge weekend of boxing, like 3 cards. 154 especially is going to be, two significant fights. I'll probably determine how the division is going to move in 2026 and forward and a lot like that. And we'll, obviously.
You got one significant fight and just one title fight.
Well, I mean, the other fight is just like it depends. Like if that person wins, then 154 kind of.
It can have a significant outcome, but it's not a significant fight.
And I you know what? I won't even argue with that. You're right. Like it is though. But it's one of those fights where if someone wins, then yeah, 154 becomes a little bit open because that motherfucker will be a wanted fucking man.
It'll feel like real, true 154 fashion if you get an upset, but.
Yeah,
it'll also feel like true 154 fashion if the nigga gets destroyed.
Yo, that's all
because both having that 154. You could fight the best fight of your life and go Super Saiyan, or you could get the fucking shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Those are basically your options, though. But
the gods favor misfortune and fame and success in equal portion, nigga. Like, they gonna hand it out either way, nigga. Like, you gonna get one of them niggas.
Word though, but we'll talk about the preview, the biggest card of the weekend, obviously, headlined by one Teofimo Lopez, the lineal and current WBO super lightweight champion, facing Shakur Stevenson, who's going for his This is his 4th title. From the 4th division title, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, that's obviously a great fight, but we'll go bottom up basically.
Man, we can get into this shit first, nigga. Come on, man. Damn. Oh, what are the other fights though? Like if you're going bottom up, there must be like interesting or something. Oh fuck yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I just remembered. Go.
Yeah, sorry. I'm saying, what the fuck is she talking about?
I was like, yeah, like, you know what? This nigga's right. Like, yo, they got some fights on here. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, this card on paper, is outstanding. Like the shout out to the matchmakers on this one. This is the ring card or whatever. But again, I always have to say for this one, because obviously any card that touches with the Saudi, they're always gonna have the Saudi fighter on there who shouldn't be on there as the first fighter, or hopefully he's a preview or whatever. And it's just like, yeah, I get it. It's just that's just the way it's supposed to be. He's gonna get
dude. You know what? I'm gonna say this real quick. Like, having that nigga fight on these cards is the equivalent to having the 2 niggas in fucking on the intro screen for Street Fighter 2. The nigga who gets punched in the face. That's like having him being a selectable character when you press start and you can play the game.
And you know what's funny too? In that one, because that guy has only been playable on the original Street Fighter, like the Street Fighter that's like 8-bit Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter. Yeah.
And the funny thing too is that guy. I mean, he's actually going to be in the actual Street Fighter movie too as well. So it's like that's like one of those just like random things. It's like that.
It's like nobody asked for this. Like you got Ken, Ryu, Blanca, Chun-Li, then this nigga.
Then you got Joe.
You got Joe. Like why is he here?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how that should be feeling. But whatever. Yeah, hey, get in how you fit in. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly though. But after that one, after they get that, the first fight on there is a heavyweight fight right there. We got Jarrell Big Baby Miller and Kingsley eBay. And it's just like, now heavyweights. I mean, Big Baby, of course. If you ever heard me rant about Big Baby Miller before, I've actually seen him in person. He's a big motherfucker in person. Like he's like I said before, he looked bigger to me than fucking Tyson Fury. That motherfucker was out here in a fucking big ass mink. That motherfucker was like blocking out the sun type shit. That was a big motherfucker. Like I actually think his true size is understated. Actually.
Big yeah, man. We have a big typecast motherfucker on Ring Gang saying this. So wow, like
yeah.
Like this is Colossus meeting Juggernaut or some shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker had a fur on. This nigga had like the black shades on. That motherfucker was blocking out the fucking sun. That nigga was that was a big fucking nigga. I was like, God damn, that's a big nigga right there. but yeah, Big Baby's coming off his draw with Andy Ruiz, which he should have won. You know, like he definitely.
I forgot about that fight. Jeez.
Yeah, because it was on that big, Crawford Madrimov card. Like what was it, like a year and a half ago, pretty much. So it's like,
what, that fight was so underwhelming that I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, no, it was just one of those fights, because it was like a fight that came in wet, because that was supposed to be a fight for Andy Ruiz to kind of win, and he struggled badly for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
So, so it's just like, but Big Baby Miller, he's back, and then Kingsley eBay too. Kingsley eBay is really known during he's known for getting KO'd by Jared Anderson, like when he was like 6 or 7-0. Like this was a pandemic fight, and
Then he just fight all the big babies then?
Apparently, but he hasn't lost since. He hasn't lost since. And then his last fight, he knocked out Gerald Washington. Like, who hasn't knocked out Gerald Washington? He knocked him out in 3 rounds. So basically,
who hasn't done it?
I'll say this too. I would say that it could be a minor upset on there, because Big Baby obviously is. A lot of his big victories are in question because this motherfucker was on the Super Soldier cocktail. But anything else, if it wasn't for that, dude would probably be like the American heavyweight, that heavyweight division needs. But like I said, dude's a drug cheat twice or whatever. So, but he got in good with Turkey. So Turkey kind of blesses him, puts him on these cards to put money in his pocket, because. Being a bodyguard for Floyd Mayweather isn't really a good way to make a living like that, especially for a nigga that has some hands.
Had this nigga down in Hollywood stealing cars off the lot and shit, like,
or keeping Floyd from beating up Jake Paul, shit like that. I even put that in one of my rhymes too, because it was such a weird thing for a nigga like that to be doing. But I guess some niggas gotta eat or whatever, bro. But that, actually, let me go check the odds on that fight, because I know the odds are out there. But I don't expect nothing. Yeah. I don't expect nothing but a slugfest. Like, that should be like a pure slugfest in there. But it is Big Baby.
But Miller throws like those busy punches. He don't throw with his weight behind him.
Yeah, he don't. Like I think he used to when he was on the shit. But now I think he throws a lot of arm. He pushes a lot of his punches now, like arm punches, and just waits till the nigga kind of will kind of wear out. And sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Because
you 380 and said, "Yo, wear a motherfucker out." Pause.
Yo, facts. And it's just like, but like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that he was a drug cheat, like, he would probably be. Like co-mains on a love, like he'd probably be a co-main.
He would be like what Chisora is over there in the UK.
Absolutely, yeah, no, that's facts.
Ain't bad. Like, you make out with a career, you getting good money, shit.
So I got a line from, like, there's a money line now. So Big Baby is a -700 favorite. eBay is a +450 favorite. Does anyone see an upset? eBay.
Yes.
I honestly, if there's one fight where I put like an upset, I would probably go to eBay. Yes. as long as eBay's chin kind of holds up, which he should. Because Big Baby Miller, like, as a fighter, he's not a great fighter. He's just, but he throws hands. He does.
Straight up and big, bro. Just outwork him, turn, whatever, dodge the bullshit left hook he throws.
Yeah.
Wash, rinse, and repeat. Like, you can't fuck this up.
Yeah, you can't fuck this fight. And like I said, this is not one of those fights that should be boring in any type of way. Like, but yeah, I would definitely go with eBay for a minor upset. And personally, I want
to say my KO.
eBay does have the power. Don't get me wrong. He's a big motherfucker too. Like, he does have the power to do it. I just hope he has the stamina to actually do it. Like, eBay has,
and he's there to be hit, and he will be hit. So
yeah, Yeah, eBay.
See, if he was gonna get hit by a nigga who's gonna sell out with his shots, I'd be more worried. But Miller don't really sell out with his punches.
Yeah, I will say this for eBay. I mean, eBay also, because I remember he fought Guido Vianello in the bubble too, and he got robbed from a victory. Like he was supposed to, he should have took Guido 0, but they fucked him on the cards on that one. Like he won the lone card that wasn't a draw, like clear, you know. Yeah. But yeah, no, and ironically, that was a Patricia Jarman card too. That that was a bullshit card. So it's like,
but as fate would have it, somebody else would take that 0, and it was a gift and a curse.
Exactly, you know, yeah, because you know Guido eventually got
all
0.
Poetic and shit.
Yeah, and then unfortunately that guy got blackballed. So you know, which is again, that's some big bullshit. So
follow him on TikTok though, like he's hilarious. Johnny Rice.
Yes. Shout out to Johnny Rice though. But yeah, eBay, you know, I'm rooting for him to beat up Big Baby. Whether it's the stop, I mean, I don't, because they don't have the odds for the stoppage yet, just the money line.
I was about to say, like, if it's 450 for him to win, it might be 600 with the KO, maybe 700 decision.
Yeah, right.
You know, we kind of, you know, used to this.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that should be a good opener. And then we got the first title fight on there with Bruce Shushu Carrington and Carlos Castro for the vacant WBC featherweight title, which was vacated because Fulton decided to move up and blow weight, and the WBC didn't like how that went down. So it's like, yeah, you know what, bruh? Like, if you can't even make 130, you damn sure ain't making no damn 126. So that belt was that. So that belt they stripped him of that belt. And since Shushu, I think, has the interim belt, here we are. You know, so what do we think? You know, do we Shushu or Castro? Do we think Castro? Because Castro is not a pushover. Like Castro, you know,
he's far from a pushover. But I think Shushu got this.
Yeah, like I mean, Castro.
By hard fought decision.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly that.
Yeah, because Castro, like I mean, he should have beaten Fulton. He was given Brandon Figueroa some issues, and he should have beaten Luis Neri. He's a quality fighter.
Yeah. So is this vacant? Like Shushu's not elevated, right? Is this vacant, or is Shushu actually the champion?
No, it's vacant. They didn't elevate character Shushu yet. Like because he was probably supposed to face Fulton, but like I said, they stripped Fulton. So WBC was like, yeah, you're gonna face Castro for the full belt. So yeah, they didn't elevate him.
And I don't mind that. If, you know, at least we get a good fight out of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah, because like
email belts and hand-me-down belts and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't mind. I mean, I know some section like I know the WBA and the WBO they'll upgrade you, but the WBC they rarely do. You know, I can't really think of a time they've rarely upgraded anybody just like that. Like they make sure that you're gonna face somebody for that vacated title.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah. You know, so
and I hope it's the highest motherfucker on that pitch, so you don't win a vacant belt from some nigga who's like ranked 17 or some shit.
Yeah, that's that's like that bullshit. So it's like, yeah, you gotta, you know,
you beat the cotton candy guy or some shit. Yeah, I won my belt. You know, it's a vacant WBO title. You know, I fought the nigga who, you know, he detailed the cars in the back. You know, like nigga, really? Well, I don't know. That might be a features Zuffa episode.
I'm saying,
them niggas have anybody fight over there.
Word, but yeah, I got the odds for Shushu and Castro. So. Moneyline has Shushu as a -1,000 favorite, Castro as a 510 underdog.
Yeah, Shushu gonna whip his ass early, nigga. This shit gonna be a quick showing.
I mean, I'd be surprised if it is. Oh, let me see. Shushu decision is -115. Shushu KO is +140. You might find some value on that. A draw is +1900. Castro points decision is +1300, and a Castro stoppage is +750.
Yeah, that nigga got no chance.
No,
they treat him like that, but he has a chance.
What What was the odds on the Big Baby fight? You ain't say the odds on that shit.
No, they only had the money line, so it was I think it was like minus 700 for Big Baby and
for eBay.
eBay was plus 450.
Nah, hell yeah, Big Baby finna whoop that nigga's ass.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Niggas thinking,
Hey, what up, Eric?
niggas be thinking they gonna multiply real quick. Like, oh yeah, I got a guy plus 450. Nah, that nigga's getting whooped. He's plus 450 for a reason.
I mean, I feel you, but Miller don't throw the type of punches where I could feel like he could. Miller would just have to be throwing 100 punches around to win this, and I just don't see that.
Yeah, and then if he does, then I'm gonna be like, okay, what new drug is he on this time? Like, why?
He don't do that. He don't do that no more. Only when he was a super soldier.
Yeah, when he was a super soldier, that motherfucker. It made no sense that a 300-pounder was had more of a work rate than Canelo did. Like, that motherfucker was top.
Well, now it makes sense because everybody has a work rate better than Canelo does.
Yeah, no, which is true. But that nigga was top 5 in all divisions in his work rate, which is insane for a nigga that kept on.
Like a motherfucker who's weighing 320 on fight night shouldn't be throwing more punches than a motherfucker who's like weighing 112 or some shit or 115.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous. Then he was on, he was on 3 PEDs as Joshua, and team found out, and then of course he blew his top rank deal by popping dirty for 2 of those drugs again. So it's like, and then after he hasn't looked remotely the same. After that,
he always be having like multiple shit. Like he never just take one good drug. It's always like, nah, he greedy. He's like, I want this one, that one, like the Mandarin with his fucking rings. Like, nigga, chill, bro. Like you just want it all, nigga.
Exactly, that motherfucker was crazy with that shit, But if I had to go pick between Shushu and Castro, Shushu by decision for me. I think he's just I'm not saying
that's the safest, most logical pick too.
Yeah, like us, if Shushu stops Castro, I'd be mildly surprised, but not really. But I'd be surprised if he actually runs.
It'd be a statement, nigga. Because who else stopping Castro?
Yeah, I mean, even Brandon Figueroa stopped him, but he went through some troubles with them. Like,
he did,
yeah, but he had to stop him in the mid rounds, like Figueroa, and he Figueroa was
he got hands put on him though.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, like I said, if Shushu knocks him out in 2 rounds, I'd be like, okay, this nigga, that's the performance you probably need. Like, okay, I'll be like, okay, that's what it is.
And that's what the young guys in the sport, y'all need to have these type of lights out. Hey, we tweeting about this all night, all tomorrow type of performances. Y'all get in there with these whole. I'm tired of you young motherfuckers going in there looking great, looking like Sugar Ray Leonard reincarnated for the first 4 or 5 rounds. And then y'all run into a wall and y'all don't know how to adjust to get the guy out of there. And then they come back and then you go in life and death at the final round. Like, put these niggas the fuck away.
And truthfully with Shushu, I think it was after the Sagawa fight that he hasn't kind of gone for the stoppages, because the Sagawa fight is probably the closest he's come to losing, and it was a hard fight because Sagawa was putting hands on dude. It was one of them fights. And he needed that fight. So, but I think after that one, dude kind of was more boxer first instead of like boxer puncher. So it's like,
he let that shit change him. That's why real niggas fuck with Abdullah Mason. Like,
yeah.
He take a little boom, jump up. Like, fuck that. I'm throwing hands on these niggas.
Right. So like I said, so Shushu needs that performance against someone who's not a big puncher, but can fight. So I'm assuming everyone's thinking Shushu's gonna win this. Like I said, by decision.
Yeah.
LB, you think by decision or KO?
Nah, decision.
Okay. P, what about you?
I think he said hard decision earlier.
Oh yeah, decision. Pilot, what about you?
What'd you ask? Sorry, my bad. My shit went out for a minute. What'd you ask, Pat?
Yeah, no. So you said Shushu by decision over Castro?
Yes. Shushu by decision. Yeah.
Pilot, you too. Rome.
Shushu late KO.
Okay,
yeah,
KO.
Yeah, I got Shushu middle round KO. Around the middle.
Okay, that's what it is.
Honestly, it's better for boxing if y'all predictions are right, because we always need more KOs from the young niggas. So hoping for that outcome.
Right. I said, yeah. I mean, I like Shushu KO Yeah, we'll definitely look because it's something that you can actually go viral. So yeah, shoots. Now if Castro KOs him, that shit will be crazy.
Oh Lord, bro, don't even stop.
That shit will be.
We just be needing more KOs on some of these cards. Like, unless y'all are giving us the goddamn fight of the year back to back, like some of y'all got to start stopping these niggas. Like Emmanuel Stewart rolling in his grave with some of this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say there's potential for a fight of the like a low level fight of the year candidate for Shushu and Castro because Castro does get into some scraps. So, but
yeah, he do.
We'll see how it goes though.
Yeah, Shushu hittable kind of.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he is. I'm up here like kind of like nah, nigga, he hittable.
Yeah, like there's potential in that. Now the next fight after that, though, I don't see a fight of the year potential on there. Although it's a good fight on paper with Keyshawn Davis and Jermaine Ortiz. You know, it's like
damn, we got the co-main already.
No, that's not the co-main.
Oh, word, that's not what the fuck. Okay, keep going. I ain't. Yeah,
no, Keyshawn though. I mean, obviously, right now Keyshawn is a clown to me because that dude had the keys to everything. Like that dude literally had everything a young fighter needed. He had momentum. He had good wins. He looked like he took a step up in his skills. He had niggas like Iverson and Mike Vick like backing him up as like he was next from Virginia. You know, he had his team, the businessman. Top Rank was ready to throw him the keys. So like, okay, yeah, you the next nigga, like you the next star from Top Rank. He had all of this shit, and he pissed that shit away because he had issues going into because he couldn't make weight. He was drinking in camp. There was just a lot of and then mental bullshit because he couldn't smoke, so he drank. Yeah, like dude pissed all that shit away.
Definitely wasn't working out hard enough if he was drinking like that. Cause it's like, bro, like you can't just drink. Like, are you training? Cause you gonna have to drink water too, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, yo, like let's just start telling the truth. Like nigga, like bro, like stop. Like nigga, you weren't training. Cause, bro, like nigga, like come on.
Yeah,
you weren't fucking training. Cause there's no way, like.
And it hurts too because, like I said, there's not a lot of young fighters, especially young black fighters, had this type of momentum going.
Exactly. Like we was already planning out fights in the year for him afterwards, and all. It's like, bro, like you can't just jump from weed and then you jump on, like, bro, like look like the liquor was worse for your ass.
Yeah, it's just like it shows weakness. Like if you're going from one vice to another, that means you ain't serious about some shit. Like you can't smoke boo-hoo. Like do something like get some help. Like do something that'll take your mind off of vice instead of going.
And my whole thing is this: if he do his career the correct way, like he's supposed to, and maximize it, he could be retired by fucking 27, 30 years old and be doing the fuck he want to do. Like.
Yeah, he could have had multiple belts and whatever. Like,
yeah, because niggas don't understand. He could easily get 2 fights out the year out the way by June and have 2-3 fights, and you can smoke the rest of the year off, bro. Like, but my whole thing is, you not trained. You remember the Mayweather niggas that Pop Dirty?
Yeah,
years ago, and we was like, damn. Them niggas weren't training that hard because these niggas weren't training that hard and they were smoking their life away because all the sweat, you supposed to get rid of that damn weed, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm saying.
Like niggas, so y'all niggas been literally just smoking and y'all weren't sweating or nothing. Your body just kept all that shit.
Yeah, no, it was just hard to just. I was disgusted and sad to see dude go down just like it just as quickly as he went up. The descent was just quick.
I still can't get over that shit. What the fuck was you drinking, bro? Yeah, but you just stopped training.
But like I said though, but I'll say this for him, like he picked a hell of an opponent to try to get his momentum back because Jermaine Ortiz is not a hoe. Like Jermaine Ortiz, can easily upset the apple cart if he's not focused or if he's not careful.
And third time is always the charm sometimes for I said always, then sometimes. but sometimes the third time is a charm, and I mean that this is like his third marquee opponent. Mm-hmm. And there's people who felt like Jermaine Ortiz should have a win over Teofimo and Lomachenko. I'm one of those people.
Yeah, like the Lomachenko fight too was like that was a hard fucking fight. Now that fight, I mean, because I that was a fight I thought he banked enough rounds before he gassed out that he should have won that fight, you know, and he should have beaten Teo too. Like that was even
he could have been more offensive, but I still felt like he controlled the fight and won. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a great fight to look at, but like he should have. He didn't win either one, so like. But Keyshawn Davis seemed like he's amped and ready to fight, though. Like the energy he has, I was hoping Shakur Stevenson would have that energy. But Keyshawn Davis has the energy of a superstar and a nigga who know he's about to go out there and do some crazy shit. Like the way he's hyped and animated, like you want to see that. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy. He's not the co-main, and he has all that energy. Like he's literally trying to steal the show. Which
I think it's the co-main.
What's that?
I thought that was the co-main.
No.
Keyshawn Ortiz isn't the co-main? I swear to God it is.
No. Who's the co-main then?
Adames and Ammo? I thought Keyshawn was co-main.
Oh, I forgot completely about that fight.
Yeah, I was gonna get that fight eventually. Jeez.
Nah, because this fight sounds like a co-main fight. It feels like a better, bigger fight.
I'm pretty sure it is, but maybe not. We'll see.
So to keep talking about this and saying it's not the co-main, I'm just like, yo, what fucking better fight is this than this? Like, and that's still a good fight, but it's not a co-main to me.
Let's see. I mean, I got the odds for Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz. So money line, Keyshawn's minus 650 favorite. Ortiz is a plus 410 under. That's actually insulting. Like that's
it is.
And then Keyshawn decision is plus 105. That you might find some money on that. Keyshawn KO is plus 140, which I'm actually surprised is actually a plus 140 since he hasn't been KO'd before. Draw is plus 1500. Ortiz decision is plus 850, and Ortiz KO is plus 700. So, I mean,
this is supposed to be a showcase fight for Davis.
It's supposed to be. I'm gonna go with Keyshawn winning by decision. It wouldn't surprise me though if Ortiz fights out of his fucking mind on this time. Like, it wouldn't, but you know, like I don't see. Because Ortiz is tough. Like, I mean, he's not a guy like if you get bro took the best from Lomachenko and Teofimo. Like, I mean, he's not gonna go anywhere. Like
the best from Teo wasn't much though.
Yeah, I feel you do, but you know, it's just like.
But this is the thing is with Ortiz sometimes he don't fight like a big nigga sometimes. Mm-hmm. He gets into this Gerald Washington thing where he wants to move a lot. And it's like, I don't like seeing big motherfuckers just over move. Like, you big, you athletic for a reason, goddammit. Like, move forward, throw hands. Like, believe in your size. Pause.
And I feel you on that too. You're right.
So that's my only critique of Ortiz sometimes. It's like, bro, like, because I felt like if he would have did that against Teo in certain spots, it would have made a bigger case for him winning. With Lomachenko was a little different because he gassed, but he was putting belt to ass earlier.
Yeah, exactly. He banked enough rounds for him to actually. Yeah. He should have won the fight. You know, but yeah. But
the Teo fight, you know, I still thought he won, but it was more like, yeah, you could have really put your foot on it. Like Sandor Martin has the knockdown where he has this little stamp on it. Like Ortiz ain't really put a stamp.
Right.
But yeah, I think Keyshawn gonna knock him the fuck out.
Yeah. What about you, Ron? What about you?
I got Keyshawn by decision.
Pilot, what about you?
Keyshawn KO.
Yeah, Keyshawn doesn't know how to box, man. He know how to win fights.
He's a silver medalist. I mean, I know Jermaine's good and everything. They don't drop him 3 times and shit. I think Keyshawn will. Yeah, I think he'll knock him out, but it won't be easy.
Yeah, he gonna piece him up. He just knows what to do in all situations. He just knows how to get out of it.
I mean, I hope he does. I mean, I'll say this too. I mean, Keyshawn KO of Ortiz will speak. You know, I mean, that will speak like loudly because you know Ortiz has never been KO'd.
Dude, this is a night of the young stars of boxing, or niggas who should be next, or people we should pay attention to. Mm-hmm. We need to see some KOs and some star-making performances. Like, I need to see that Dalton Smith effort from these niggas, like that relentless. We putting motherfuckers down type shit.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, this is you know, we're not, you know, this is like, I mean, if you're not KOing somebody, then you damn sure gotta try your hardest to KO them. You know?
Yeah, like, come on, like, like, start the year off right, nigga. Like,
yeah,
like make this better than last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, King P, what's your prediction? Earth to King P.
Honestly, I remember with King P early. I don't know if he changed his mind, but I do remember he thought like that Dave was to get an early KO.
Like I said, I'd be surprised too. I mean, you know, like I said, Ortiz. I mean, of course, I mean Ortiz. Like funny things too, because Ortiz trained.
This could be a Lemos type of situation.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, and I mean, of course, Ortiz.
What do you mean about what?
Oh shit, that's my echo dot again.
Yeah, Echo trying to get in on the pod too. Shit.
Yeah. Facts though. But yeah, no, I mean Ortiz, because right thing me and Ortiz, like we used to train in the same gyms and shit like that, which is crazy. So I have to kind of root for him by default, you know, because like you know, his matchmaker is my boy and everything. So I have to kind of root for him. But yeah, no, I just hope that I mean I want Ortiz to like put in the extra effort, like to really like you know, because a win over him will get his career back on track, you know. So like I want him to put in the effort. I know he's hungry to do it. So. But yeah, that should be a good fight. And then we got the middleweight title. We got Carlos Adames and we got Austin Amber Williams in this one.
The real Coleman.
Yeah. Like I mean, you know me about Adames. I'm not gonna go through all my spiel with him again. Like someone other than Patrick Teixeira should be able to beat this guy. I truly, honestly believe that. Like, and I want Ammo to win because I mean, you know, Ammo is one of Eddie's, like, I wouldn't say original prospects, but he's up there. He's been with Eddie for a minute. And, you know, dude has been there. He's had mental health episodes, like public ones and stuff like that. He's, like, dude has really come a long way from those days. You know, and, I mean, even the Shiraz fight, you know, where Shiraz eventually kind of brutally beat him down, but he still made shit hot. You know, he still rocked Shiraz a couple times.
Did better than Berlanga did.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Berlanga just took an ass whooping. You know, at least Ammo gave Shiraz something to think about. At least before he eventually beat him down.
Reminded he was in a fight, not an exhibition or some shit.
Exactly. You know, and like I said, and of course we talk about middleweight because middleweight division currently is just it's a very bad division right now. It's a division that needs a spark, and Adames is not really a spark like that, you know. But it's just like it needs something, and at least Ammo winning the middleweight title would be something. It would at least it would make the division at least a little bit more interesting again. I got the odds for that one. Adames is a -460 favorite. Ammo is +320. That shit is much closer than the other fights for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I'm thinking this is the one they would be like, all right, we don't believe in Ammo. He's trash. He's not going to do good. We seen him just implode. But nah, they think this is going to be an even fight. Like not an even, but a closer and competitive fight.
Yeah, and let's see. Adames' decision is +165. Adames' KO is +110. Draw is 1,500. Ammo points decision is +500, and Ammo KO is +800. And like I said, though, I mean, I know I say this, you know, because I truly, I mean, this is Adames' fight to win. Like he has to kind of clear him. Like he can't. This not one of the fights he has to be starting. He has to clear Ammo in this. Like,
I remember how much he struggled with J-Rock, and Ammo may not be as skilled or poised, but he physically stronger, and I think he hit harder than J-Rock.
Oh, he does. Like ammo has power for days. And the only thing that's, I mean, obviously because ammo started boxing late. He doesn't have Adamas's Cuban pedigree or Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Like I said, he's not even more skilled than J Rock, but like he has other shit J Rock lacked. But if he brings that intensity that J Rock had, remember, like they did some funny shit to stop the J Rock fight with Adam. The fight was heating up. It kept going back and forth, ebb and flow. But every time it seemed like J Rock started doing good, they was like, okay, we can't let him get another moment like that. He kept getting better. His moments kept getting better.
Right.
So they stopped it. So Ammo got his hands full, but he could be in there. Like he could definitely fucking do something.
Yeah, he like if I had to say, like it would either be Adamas' decision or Ammo KOing him. Like, and I honestly, I mean, I truly think that Ammo can KO him.
I think so too. Yeah,
I mean, because Adamas hasn't looked that. I mean, he hasn't looked that great at Miller. I mean, his Shiraz performance is probably the best he's looked. As Shiraz, he picked that fight to kind of shit the bed, for whatever fucking reason. It's not just the broken hand. It was just, like that was the fight where I could even.
Is it like, nigga, you got two hands?
Yeah, exactly.
You hear that shit?
Like hit that motherfucker, man. Like it doesn't matter. Like even like he wasn't doing nothing. Let Adamas get off all the offense. So it's just like
it is not like Adamas was like throwing 800 punches or nothing. Like
hell the fuck nah.
Exactly. It was a damn boring. So it's like, bro, like. This is what we say. This is why the jab's so important. But hold on, he broke the left hand or the right hand?
I think he break his right hand. I think it was his right hand.
That's why back them up. That's why the jab is so important.
Yeah.
But I noticed a lot of the new niggas, the younger, this generation, they can't fight behind the jab a whole fight. I really noticed that. When I say fight behind the jab, I'm talking about where you're averaging 35, 40 jabs a round type shit, where you're really fighting behind the jab. Like these niggas don't have the discipline for that no more.
No, they don't. And it's just and like they'll throw a jab or they'll throw one hook off there and then they'll clinch and that which is what Shiraz did against Adamas, and Adamas was just it didn't look like because Adamas was just busy. He was landing the more meaningful shots, and it was just like Adamas basically had to escape with a draw, which he should have won because Turkey didn't want Shiraz to lose. Like that was the bullshit. And it's
like y'all noticed, y'all gotta damn get these KOs, get a knockdown, like make the robbery super blatant.
Right, exactly.
Like damn, like. But yeah, I feel you.
But yeah, no, like I'm gonna go with Ammo KO. I'm gonna stick with the Ammo KO because, like I said, I'm not a believer in Adamas. I haven't been a believer in years for Adamas. Like I said, so he's fighting someone that will chin check that can't.
So is this the one? So is this the upset you really feel like this gonna happen this weekend?
Yes, I'm gonna stick with this one as the upset.
Well, okay, I think my upset's in the Miller fight, but I could see a draw. I could just see this being something crazy, like this could. Honestly, I feel like this is the weird fight of the night.
It is too, because Ammo. Thankfully, I know Ammo's mind state seems to be a lot better. But I'm pretty sure he's motivated now. He's not. I mean, at least with Shiraz had like a lot of physical advantages over Ammo, and as well as technical. Whereas I don't think it's as profound with Adamas at all.
No.
So it's
we'll see. It's just. This one of the fights, like, this might be the damn smoke break, go get something to eat break.
I'm picking Adamas for KO. Ammo, I love him. I like Ammo a lot, but I just don't think he has enough. I'm picking Adamas with a TKO.
I will say this too, though. Adamas is the one that usually does get tired, though. I mean, Ammo stamina.
He does.
That gets pretty good. If Ammo can get him past like 6. His chances of actually winning go up because Adamas because I personally I think Adamas probably cuts a little bit too much weight too. That's just my personal opinion on him. And I think that's why
Ammo just keep a solid work rate. I'm talking about 60 punches around type shit, he could do something.
Yeah, he could absolutely do it though. But
he has to punch. He has to move his hands.
Yeah, he has to move his hand and his head. Yeah, his hands and his head.
Yeah, but both. Yeah. I don't want to just I say that and niggas be like, well, you ain't really seen them about defense. Like, I shouldn't have to, but you saying it anyway. Like,
this is a different era.
Yeah, where you gotta say every fucking little thing. Like, jeez, bro.
Yeah, Rome. What do you think?
I got Adamas by decision.
Adamas by decision. And like I said, I mean, you can say, I mean, Adamas can also kill, but yeah, Adamas by decision also might seem right too. But at least I say, though, at least it's the ring. It's a ring card, so I know like there's not gonna be a lot of foolery, at least on that. So I know if Adamas does win the decision, he wins the decision on this one.
Yeah, but they might, but see, Ammo might beat his ass, and they feel like they owe Adamas, so they'll give him the fight.
That's also
that happens in boxing too.
It happens a little bit too much, actually.
It does, honestly. Like, shit.
Yeah, no, but like I said, I'm rooting for Ammo because I really want him to kind of.
It's better for the sport if he wins, but
it's better for the division if he wins. Yeah,
yeah, but I'm picking Adamas by decision. Mm-hmm. I just think Kill finesses way somehow to the decision, like to the final bell win. Like, might just be the better boxer, better rings. I don't know, but. I think by this, honestly, he might get a gift. Who knows? Like, I think it's a close fight like that.
Yeah, I think this is the one fight where it could be a lot of different things. It just depends on.
Because Ammo could get rough, and he's physically strong, and that could wear on you, and sometimes it could alter game plans. So if that happens, we might be in for something different, something special. But who knows?
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, like I said, I mean, if Adamas wins, so be it. No, but I'm definitely rooting for Ammo for the KO.
Yeah.
Now, if Ammo decisions Adamas, then I'm really going on Adamas because I'm like, what? I was like, what the hell? Like, you niggas couldn't do this shit? Like, what we told?
I gotta drop a 16 and a hook.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just gonna give you the chorus, but nah, I gotta drop a verse with it. Like, nigga. Let's get this main event now, man. Damn.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely. You know, we got Shakur Stevenson, and Teofimo Lopez. Now, this fight, too, for whatever reason, too, I don't think it's getting the buzz it truly deserves. Now, that's one thing I've noticed. You know, Zuffa. This is what happens when you serve two masters and one nigga controlling everything. He could decide what needs the proper rollout, and he could decide what doesn't. Yeah, and funny too is like they've done the face to face. They've done like Teofimo and Shakur have done like the promo for it, but it's just like it doesn't seem like it's not being pushed as like it's
one thing. The promo's not crossing over because Teofimo is weird, doesn't have a personality, and then Shakur is just like a boxing nerd, so he doesn't know how to respond to like make it funny or change the atmosphere. So it's just two incompatible niggas trying to do promo and it's failing.
yeah, because one thing too is like one thing I hated, Teofimo made Shakur made Teofimo look like he's mentally sharp. Because Shakur was just like on some like, nigga, you from fucking Jersey. What is you doing? Like, that's what you don't know how to be quick with it. Like, what is he doing? Like,
like, don't tell me that was a stereotype. All the up north New York, New Jersey niggas, but like all quick with it and sharp. Like, what is that? That ain't it no more.
Yeah, like, and Teo's the one that's talking slick and shit like that, and it's just, and this is from a nigga that you know, they're both.
He's not even a New Yorker. That motherfucker a Florida nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody, he ain't been in the amateur system in New York. He ain't got no reputation. Motherfuckers know him down here. He don't claim down here, so niggas don't claim him. He just want to run behind New York dick.
Yeah, that's actually sad too. Like, how you?
It is sad because New York ain't claiming him either. You got niggas in New York literally saying like, nah, I don't remember that nigga. What PS 13, 17, 4, 11 school he went to? I don't remember this nigga in the amateur system. They ain't saying none of that Niggas is literally questioning shit. Just because your dad rep New York. Nigga, that's your dad, bro. He ain't boxing.
Yeah,
Let that nigga rep New York.
Yeah, no, it's just like
weirdo shit, bro. Like, why you want this nigga life? You came up down here. I've been to gyms where niggas trained you, bro. Like, nigga, you a Florida dude. You South Florida, Broward, Dade, Hollywood, all that shit, nigga. You ain't no New York nigga.
Yeah, no,
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I know for you, that's like shit is.
Because it just is, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, like, nigga, come on, like.
Yeah,
like rep where you at, rep your shit. But if you got niggas in New York literally saying no, we don't know you from here, and everybody and niggas in Florida is saying yeah, he's from here, and they just accepting it, then bro, go where you accepting it, like nigga, like yeah, exactly. And all your biggest L's be coming in New York, nigga. Like why you wanna claim that motherfucker? You doing backflips in an empty arena and shit.
Exactly, you're doing backflips even in your loss. You know, you're saying that you had a condition that would kill you, but you had enough in you to actually do a backflip off the top rope, even after you lost your belts. You know,
I let another one of these damn flip a lung, nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I can say with the whole with Tio with that bullshit. But yeah, these niggas just have horrible personalities to be a show, like to do promo, because they've been promo. They, like you said, they've done the content. The content ain't crossing over because them niggas can't cross over. And right. Then the third thing against them is the Zuffa shit was a week away. So the Ring and all the other people in the boxing media, they're promoting Zuffa and WWE and fuck everything else but boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why this fight ain't hitting, but it's selling tickets.
That's one thing it's doing, and that's probably selling tickets because I think people know it's a quality fight. But
people know their names. They're on the cusp of mainstream boxing. Remember, they've been on ESPN for years getting good numbers.
Right.
So then you have the fight in New York. It's going to do good numbers, but it's not crossing over to where mainstream media and everybody kind of... And no one's mentioned Tank or anything, so it's like he on the run, so you can't even bring his name up so he could tweet and talk shit and amp up the fight. So it just... Boxing's just in a fucked up place right now.
Right. Yeah, but I'm glad at least it is selling. Like, I mean, it'll probably be sold out by fight time.
I think it's over 13,000 or like 12,000 tickets sold.
Yeah, because and this is one of the fight that needs it because it's a pound for pound fight. It's a fight for lineal
young
title
fighters.
Yeah, like there's a lot on the line for them.
Faces of the sport type shit, bragging rights.
Yeah, and Shakur's coming off his own fight of the year with William Zepeda, which was an excellent fight. Which is a damn that was the fight that I think everyone wanted him to fight. To take it to the be able to take it to the gutter with a strong puncher, and he was able to do that. Outbox him, stay on the inside with him not for at least 10 rounds. Then I think the last 2 rounds he was like, okay, look, I gave you that 10 rounds of that hot shit. Now I'm just gonna do my thing.
But he won a solid 116, 112 type of fight, bro. So
he did.
And Zepeda walks away looking better too. So they both kind of increase their status with that. But hopefully Zepeda get a good fight next. But Shakur in a good fight now. So yeah. Yeah.
Whereas Tio, however, has had some ever since he beat Josh Taylor, which is again a fight that he rose to the level of his competition and beat the hell out of Josh Taylor. And then after that, the Ortiz fight we talked about, a lot closer. And then the Claggett fight, which I know we ripped that fight apart. His performance in that fight, it's like dude was I don't know. I mean, the scores were wide as fuck though, but I don't think it truly represented how much trouble Claggett was actually giving that guy. And then the Barboza fight was just... I hated the Barboza fight with a passion. I know people was like, oh, he was boxing and everything like that. No, one nigga was moving too much against a non-puncher, and then the non-puncher wasn't busy enough. No.
Yeah, when you're that guy, Tio looked good. He looked solid against Barboza. I won't say good, solid. He won clean, but he didn't look impressive to me. He only looked impressive compared to everybody else that night.
Exactly. and it was just like, but it was a fight. I mean, that it was just boring to watch, and it was disappointing on top of that too. So yeah, but I know everyone's like, Teo, his thing is he'll rise to the level of his competition. When he does, he has the Lomachenko fight, he has the Taylor fight, Big Bang Boom. When he does it, you get the Kambosos fight, you get the Sandor Martin fight, what we mentioned, and shit like that. So. And Shakur is a top level fighter, but it's gonna be one of those things. It's like, one thing that Teo has had issues with is he can get outboxed. Like, I mean, Kambosos then outfought him, and that's his that's his victory. But Sandor Martin really showed that dude can really he can really be soundly outboxed. He can walk into counters and stuff like that. And truthfully, I honestly think Shakur will probably make easy work of dude. I just don't see it with Teo, because Teo struggles with a lot of light hitting fighters. Like the lighter you hit, the more he struggles, because the lighter they box more, and dude can't adjust. Dude has a hard problem adjusting to that. To that, like he runs into shots, and I just think he's going to run into a lot of shots by Shakur. As long as Shakur's hands hold up, But I honestly think Shakur is gonna make a statement and win a wide decision over Teofimo Lopez.
I wholeheartedly agree. I don't even think this fight's gonna be close.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to be excited.
I think people are gonna be. People might be surprised at how easy Shakur makes this look.
Yeah, like I just don't see, because Teo, like I said, I mean, if Teo makes it a fight with Shakur, if he actually knocks out Shakur, like, more power to him. I just don't see it, because Teo his power hasn't really been effective at 140. He's only had
he might land one or two good shots on Shakur. That's it.
I don't even feel like he's as hungry as Shakur. Like Shakur, I feel like wanted more than him. Teo just still in it because he's just still in it.
Yeah,
that's how I'm looking at it. Because me and Shutter seen this nigga up close. Like, this nigga just be out there playing. Like, he just cashing checks on these niggas.
Yeah. I know. I mean, P's seen him multiple times. I mean, I've seen him. When he knocked out Kamei, like, P was in the house with me.
Y'all see like better performances from this nigga.
We seen him go life or death with like come on,
fucking classic, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. I've seen the best of Teo. I've seen the worst of Teo. The tail.
And we've seen the men top 5 see the mid of Teo.
Yeah,
but King P, out of all the fights you've seen of Teo, which one of him have you seen more? Him performing at a high level, or him shitting the bed?
I've seen equal amount of fucking both. Like, because he was like, I was there when he lost to Kambosos.
He was.
I was there when he beat Josh Taylor. I was there when he had his fucking mid fucking performance against fucking what's his face, the spoiler.
Sandor Martin.
Yeah, Sandor Martin. Yeah.
Damn,
right.
You seen the whole. You summed up this nigga career right there.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's
3 fights.
A fucking palette of Teo. I was there when he knocked out Komei. Like, bro.
Oh yeah, you were classic night of boxing.
Bro, like, yo,
classic night.
Like, I've seen fucking his whole career palette. Like,
I think a King P painted though. King P got the afro like that one dude.
Bro, like, yeah, so
hated that shit.
I like I said, I just don't think this is going. I think this is low key gonna be a whooping.
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, Teo.
Hold on, wait. Let me ask y'all this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all really think Shakur Stevenson is gonna open up like that to where he puts a whooping on somebody of the caliber of Teofimo Lopez?
I think it'll be close. I think I
mean, I don't think at first. But then I think once Shakur realizes that Teo's not going to be effective against him and not going to really land against him because of the style, I think then Shakur will open up more.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's not going to happen. Because first of all, Teo, look how that nigga was fighting the Artem nigga. And what's the other nigga? The Dominican cat.
Del Santos. I mean, Del Santos. I mean, yeah, that was Del Santos.
Del Santos was that was a shit.
They're in this Teal's in the same mode of boxer like they are, and when I say that, I mean he's a bigger puncher first of all, and he's more explosive and speedier, whatever. Yeah, he already has that over there, but what he has with them is the whole counter punching, explosive. Is not the typical. Is not the typical Zapata type of power where it's like square, triangle. Oh, them niggas is more like R1O. Triangle, square. And you have to be on high alert for that type of style, especially when them niggas could punch. And Teo, sorry, excuse me, that's his true style. And we've seen Shakur look mid against that style. He wins just like Teo wins over Claggett, but he'll look fucking mid. The difference is no punches are exchanged when Shakur look mid, but he does enough, he outboxes and he wins. When Teo look mid, he's either don't throw enough or he has to throw so much because he can't put the guy the fucking way like Claggett.
Yeah.
Because, dude, there's times you can make a highlight video of Teo from that fight because he throws some great combinations but he's not boxing to break a nigga down. He's just exploding constantly. Pause. Like he's. Bam, bam, bam.
I mean, truthfully, I don't think Teo has fought to break anybody down since Lomachenko. I think that's like the last time.
He doesn't but he never really fights to break people down. He just kind of. It's like Berto. It's like his version of Andre Berto, where he explosiveness you to death. Mm-hmm. And you either can withstand it, or you can't, or you can kind of box it or neutralize it. And that's how you beat Teo. Like that's who Teo is. But Shakur is bad against that style, so I feel like we'll see like an ugly, close fight where Shakur gonna do enough to kind of contain Teo's explosiveness. I don't think he's going to give up like Mikey Garcia did against Spence, but he's not going to be the best at chasing Shakur, so he's going to get frustrated, and I think he might do some fouls, whatever. That's possible for this type of fight, but I also think Shakur can't do that whole celebratory take the round off shit in the 12th and the 11th.
Oh no, you definitely can't do that shit.
Because I think Teo's dangerous late. So like I really see like a boring, I'll say Shakur by like majority decision.
Yeah, I see it being a little like Teo has rose to the occasion twice. He is the man at 140. I do have Shakur winning, but it'll be close. I think it'll be yeah.
And honestly, I think it's going to be close because Teo gets a knockdown.
Him being able to
wishful thinking, nigga. Wishful thinking.
It's possible. It's possible.
I mean, it's possible. It's with Teo, but I don't think it's going to happen.
When I'm saying a knockdown, it's going to be in the sense where it's some explosive shit, kind of random. It's not going to be on some like Teo hurt him and he's putting hands on him and he finally drops him type shit. It might even be like a bullshit knockdown where Shakur Stevenson takes a knee or like his hand hits his glove touches the canvas type shit, like
hell no,
like a Zab Judah Mayweather type shit. Like
ironically, I see that I see Shakur actually putting Teo down the same way.
I can see that because Shakur got the quick counters and shit.
Yeah.
See, I see Shakur styling on him the whole fight, dancing on him, and just getting a nice decision out of him.
He too afraid of getting hit by that type of fighter though. He'll do that shit against the Mexican niggas because it's like, you know, if they're not Canelo or Kudras or some of them other like or Bam or one of them niggas, you know how them Mexican dudes is gonna fight you. So if you get hit with one of their right hands or left hook to the body, you kind of take that shit. The Tio niggas is something different. That's more of an American style of boxing.
Y'all set the odds for this one already?
Oh no, I'm about to. Let me write them.
Oh yeah, I do want to hear the odds for this.
Yeah,
so the money line for Tio and Shakur is Tio is the plus 230 underdog. Shakur is a minus 320 favorite.
Wow, that's crazy. That's probably the lowest I ever seen Shakur ever on a card.
I know that shit is kind of crazy.
He's fighting the best person he's fought.
That's crazy though.
Let's see. We got TO decision is plus 420. TO KO is plus 600. Draws 1500 plus 1500. Shakur points decision is minus 190, and Shakur stoppage is plus 700.
A draw ain't far fetched either.
It's not.
I said a majority decision.
If Tio shows up and Shakur be dancing and he shows up, you know, it could be a nice draw.
Shakur is too scary to be dancing, nigga. He ain't gonna not do. We're not gonna see niggas dancing on elite fighters in this era, like bro.
No, when I say dancing, I mean like movement, like getting around the ring, like doing his little shit where he popping and sliding to the other corner, popping 2 times, slide to the other corner.
Anybody who with halfway boxing skills does that to Tio though. Like Sadio Martin did it, Ortiz did it, like.
Mm-hmm. But you know, Shakur is a different level of skill. You know what I'm saying? So
he's gonna he's gonna make it look better than the niggas did it.
It might frustrate Tio on some other shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, John's Dada's on there. What up? You know, he says I got this fight 55-45 and leaning towards bitch ass Tio for some reason. Kerr got to prove that he liked this fight. And that's a honest good.
Yeah, what up, homie? What up? Salute. Texas in the building. Jersey. Hold on, whoa. You going against Jersey, nigga? You going against Nas? Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Nigga, hold on, wait. You just got some Shakur artwork too, nigga. Damn, like that's hard, son. Hold on, wait, nah.
Damn, this nigga from Jersey picking fucking Tio. That's crazy.
It got Shakur Stevenson hanging up in his room.
Yeah, I mean,
unfortunately,
he must have seen some footage.
Nigga, I almost want to fucking tell you this. Yo, send this nigga the link. I'm gonna call you this week, nigga. You got.
He says he wants Kerr, but he gotta keep it 100. No,
look, real talk. He's seeing it how like me and Pilot seeing it, but he just going ahead and say, fuck it, I'ma just go ahead and pick Tio. Like that's what it's looking like. But it's just surprising because you from Jersey.
Right.
And you're a Shakur fan, or you know, I know you fuck with Shakur, so
I mean,
55-45, that's still close. Like that, yeah. That's how I kind of see it for Shakur. I don't see this no Shakur ain't like. I'm telling you, watch this shit, man. It's one thing to fight the textbook power niggas, then it's another thing to fight that explosive, unorthodox American. Dude, I'm telling you, like a nigga like Tio, them niggas grew up fighting against them damn sparring them Cuban niggas down here and shit. He used to that type of he knows how to keep up with them niggas. That type of moving around shit. It just he has bad footwork for it. You gotta just watch out for the punches. If he stays close to you, he could get the punches off. He might could do something, but I don't know what them niggas been training on. But we've seen in the past he's horrible at cutting the ring off and really fighting that style. He can be outboxed. And Shakur, the best fucking boxer he's fought.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's
interesting.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like Shakur claiming, but I mean, like I said, it's a tricky one, like I said, because it's just like they're pound for pound fighters, or one is a pound for pound, the other one is probably he's on the outskirts of the top 10, but he's certainly maybe like a top 15 fighter, if anything. But
Tio definitely top 20, top 15.
Yeah. So.
But this dude, Rome brought up a good point earlier. I just didn't. I ain't say shit about Shakur being hungry and he wants it, and Tio not really having that energy. Although he's been talking the slick shit and the little gay shit, whatever he been making, the little innuendos and shit.
Yep.
That is telling, because stylistically, this isn't a great fight for Shakur. And Tio, it feels like Tio kind of was forced to take this fight.
Yeah,
it don't feel like
any other fights. Like, his bro's been on some.
Yeah, and he's taking there's been way better fights offered from last year. Like, you feel me? So it's like, I feel that's in the back of his head too, where like he knows like this is my like final shot. Like, and I know Pilot has a habit of picking this nigga when Tio's due for like a good performance. And the law of averages is you add Chicago and Florida, you get Miami, you get a mid life and death performance, then you beat a solid guy you was ducking, and you look B-ish. Now you fight a guy who, I don't know, man.
I think he rises to the occasion. Like, I think,
Yeah. I think that, you know what, you're right, that, John, like, bro, I think you're right in the sense where, like, Shakur really has to show us something. Because they're going against the best of what troubles them.
Right.
But if Tio fucks up, he's just getting outboxed.
Right.
If Shakur fuck up, he might get knocked out. He might get dropped. He might get hurt.
But the question is, who's more likely to fuck up? It's Tio, nigga.
That's true. God damn it, that's fucking true. But the law of fucking averages. We saw mid. We saw B plus. Now we like
now we get the F
for a performance.
You get the mid, you get the B plus, then you get the F performance. Knockout. Boom. Canvas shot.
This nigga, look, what this nigga did, I can't even front of it. What this nigga did was like, yo, you can apply the law of averages in reverse and say he's due for a loss now.
Exactly, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't refute that. Like, we're both throwing the same shit, but it really could happen that way.
Right. It's just like NBA parlays. A nigga average 15, have 15 for 3 games, have 16 the next game, then go for 6, nigga. he go for 6 the time you picked him, nigga. That's just how it goes.
Oh man, this might be a fight you stay away from betting unless you pick T.O. for KO.
Unless you're a super fan of one of these niggas. Unless you like, yo, I'm a Shakur fan, that's my guy. 50 on him. I'm a T.O. fan, that's my guy. 100 on him. That's the only way.
Now, all these fights are getting bet on. Fuck that. Football has not been kind to me gambling wise. Boxing is gonna have to fill.
Nah, because you can easily just outthink yourself for this fight. Like, I literally think about it, bro.
20 on a draw. Fuck you.
That might be the best fucking bet. Cause look, who else these niggas got to fight afterwards? You could do a draw, and then these niggas fight again in the damn early fucking summer.
Yeah, start a trilogy on this shit.
The winner fight Lamont Road somehow. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, but you can't tell me that's not possible. Like, but yeah, the draw might be. Yeah, my official decision is Shakur by majority decision. One of them scorecards is going to be the draw though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the fight's a draw. I wouldn't be surprised if Tio won by KO, and if Shakur won a decision, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like it's that close. It's one of those surface level fights where you think Shakur the overwhelming favorite, but when you look deeper, he really isn't. It's the worst fight for both of them, but one could pay more dearly than the other.
Now, of course, I mean, obviously, if Shakur wants to kind of fight above his level and somehow stop Tio, that would do wonders for his brand. But
nah, he ain't gonna fight no racist like that, bro. He not gonna fight. He ain't got it like that where he gonna beat up a racist like that.
Yeah. Okay. Talk aftermath real quick. What happens to Shakur if he loses, and what happens to Tio if he loses?
I mean, if Tio wins,
like where does their career go after this fight?
If Tio,
how they lose is how they lose. How does Shakur lose it?
I mean, a decision. It don't matter. Majority decision, like you say.
Okay, if Shakur loses a majority decision, wow, he would have to have been hurt or dropped for that to happen. He would look bad. His stock goes down.
You already going back on your old bet, nigga.
Nah, because it's look. Because I feel like if Tio wins, it's either more by KO or he drops Shakur once or twice late, and it kind of pulls the scores for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because that's the thing. Like Tio gets more focused toward the end. Shakur gets more lackadaisical. He gets more relaxed at the end.
It's like Auntie. He's ready to count his bread. Like
like he's like, I got this in the bag, and it's like
right.
You can't really do that against a nigga like Tio, who he could drop you late, he could hurt you late. We was in Miami. Tio was throwing hard the whole 12 rounds. Bless his heart, because he was still going life and death. But he still got popped to the first to the 12th, nigga. So it's like you can't sleep on that. And another thing, having to be that laser focused for 12 rounds, that could wear on you if you're not used to that.
Right.
And remember, Shakur has to land enough to convincingly win too. Mm-hmm. He's gonna have to take little bits of chances, and the Tio. So yeah, this fight could go a bunch of ways, nigga. This fucking multiverse fight, nigga. But if Shakur loses, it hurts his brand. Shakur comes off like a nigga who's scared to get hit, scared to lose, and he talks about it all the time. Like that nigga might be on suicide watch if he loses. Like he takes that shit serious. Like
yeah, I feel like this won't affect Tio if he loses.
Yeah, no, because keep in mind, Tio has some very racist fans. So, like, if Tio loses,
no, he don't have fans. He just have fans he just have racist people that watch his fights.
Yeah.
And Tio's got the built-in, and his dad already said it. He has a 147 weight excuse. So if he does lose a close fight, he'll say, well, the weight got to me, and I'll go to 147.
But that's the thing with Tio. Tio is still going to be like in obscurity for a minute if he loses, because there's no other fight for him out there like just ready on the horizon, whether he stays at 140 or goes at 147. Like, he's already isolated himself. He's been difficult. He's been not taking fights that often. Like, it's gonna be, if it's been slim pickings, dude, you're being forced to fight Shakur fucking Stevenson. That's slim pickings enough.
Right.
You didn't want this fight, nigga. So imagine if you lose to Shakur Stevenson. What the fuck you think is out there for you?
Yeah. And Shakur's talking about he's even going back to 135 if he's not getting the fights he wants at 140. So it's like, this is not.
But if you go back to 135, you got to fight Marataya. Like, you can't just go back to 135 and give us some bullshit, bro. 142 lit and 135 got niggas who really ready to throw down. So you can't. Like, shit, like, that's the thing. Like, these niggas are so fucking unsure of themselves. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's fucking head case fight.
Yeah, that's why I'm just hoping that both guys actually understand, like, the magnitude of the fight and actually go in there to win, to fight. I
hope it's at least as competitive or good as Muratala Cruz at the very least.
Of course, yeah.
Competitive, yeah,
because because this card, like I said, it's pretty much gonna be sold out. So yeah, we need the action on this whole card, starting from the main event, and everything it has to deliver. There's no we can't.
This is a young nigga card. We need young nigga performances. Real talk. Right.
Yeah,
none of this damn combined punch total of 425 type shit.
No, God forbid, yo. Cause...
combined punch thrown 215, nigga.
Yeah, because that fucking Times Square card will never sit right with me. Because it was just they managed to break all types of fucking comedy box records that weren't meant to be broken. Certainly by young cats. That's supposed to be in shape. Hopefully hopefully the fights deliver. Hopefully we get a couple fight of the years. Hopefully the main event does what it delivers, and it goes. Hopefully we get some viral moments. Basically, we need all of that. That card has to kind of deliver on that. It's the American card. It's the big American card for that weekend.
Yeah,
and then
it's pay-per-view though, right?
It is. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's or if you have the DAZN Ultimate, or if you want to go find a establishment, that will air. And thankfully, they are. Establishments do air it. You go over. You can find if you have a Dave and Buster's in your vicinity, they air it there. Or I know P goes somewhere else in New York to go watch that shit. So it's it's there. So yeah. You motherfuckers go there, support this fight in some fashion. And of course, and of course, if you don't, I know niggas would do the free 39 type shit.
It is what it is, nigga. Damn.
Yeah, no, it is.
Leave those people alone.
Salute, Mankey Crazy. You discussed Zayas. We will. He will be the last one that we'll discuss.
Get to it now, then. I'm sorry that the time, but I'm sorry. Yeah. That was a great boxing discussion. I can't.
No.